Hi, you guys. I come to you briefly to encourage you if you are in a time of testing of your faith, in a time of trial, in a time of waiting on what God has promised you, and you know He stated this to you, but you're like, where is it at? And one of the things God gave me in my spirit is that He expects us to behave like a child. When Jesus says that we need to have childlike faith, this is what God expects when we are waiting on His word, when he's testing us and trying to see, do we truly believe in Him? Because as it states in Hebrew 11:6, that without faith in God, it's impossible to please Him. And so it's like, oh, what's faith? Well, back it up to the first verse in chapter 11 of Hebrew, and it states that faith is the evidence. It's the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things that's not seen. So you're hoping for something and you don't see it, but you have faith in God that He's going to bring it to fruition. And God gave me, when I want you to have childlike faith, I want you to be sitting there like a little child who's waiting to go to the movies or to some fun, jump trampoline park, and your parents are like, I'm going to take you there. We're going to go there tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So you like, okay, child, I barely know how to tell time, because we know God's timing is perfect and it's not on our timetable. But we looking at the clock, we done got dressed, we sitting there waiting, okay? And if you're one of those kids who like, I don't really know about time, I don't know if you're gonna tell me the truth, I don't know if I trust you, and you ain't got your clothes on, your parents gonna do what? We ain't going nowhere till you get clothes on. We ain't going nowhere until you're ready. And that's how God is like, yeah, I gave you a word, but do you trust me? And then He hit me with James, and he stated that a double-minded man, I'm gonna go to the word, child, because I don't want to mix it up. So James chapter 1 is verse 2 starts trials and temptations, and it says, consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you are mature and complete, not lacking anything. If you ain't dressed, if you don't have the right attitude and mind for what God has for you, you may be delayed. So if you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who generously gives. So I'm going to fast forward to where it says number 6, but when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because who doubts is like the wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That man should not think he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. So when we ask God for something, even if God has stated this is what He's going to do, we still cannot doubt Him, even though He told me 2 months ago, and it's hand to God. You told me well over 2 months ago, and I don't see anything yet. Where are you at, Lord? You said this, and your word says that your word doesn't come back void. You said that your word will be finished, and I know that it will come to completion. So I know that you are not a man that you shall not lie. Where is it at? And I had to search myself, because there had been a little doubt there. Like, what you mean? How is this going to happen? I don't see how it's going to occur. And then finally, God just put James 1 and 2 on my heart. And then also, as I was stating, you need to be like a child, waiting, ready for us to go when I come to you. Because if I see you ain't ready, I see if you don't trust me, we can't move because you ain't ready. And so I just want to encourage someone to search their heart, ask God to remove any doubt, learn how to trust in Him, learn how to have faith in Him, which also means faith in His timing, because it is not ours. And we can't see what's going on from the net, says one pastor. You can't see around the corner, but God can. So even though we want stuff to happen now, we have to trust and have faith in His timing, and also let the test develop perseverance. Faith develop perseverance, and perseverance must finish its work. There's something God is trying to complete in you while you're in that testing phase. So I've learned to rest, y'all, like truly surrender and rest. Like, I know God told me this, when, why, how, all those questions that I'm used to answering as an epidemiologist. That ain't none of my business. That's up to my Abba. I get to chill, relax, and have faith that He said He was going to do it. So it's already done, baby, because that's His word. His word is the action. Be encouraged, y'all. Be blessed. Bye.